YouTube seriously for a year. And look, I've been able to apply for YouTube partner. Let's go. Thank you so much, everyone. I thought I would make a video talking about how I feel like I've gotten myself here as a content creator, and just basically the difference between being someone who has been streaming every single day of her life for the past like 6 years almost on Twitch. And many of those times while streaming, people have been like, hey, why don't you take YouTube more seriously? And about 2, maybe 3 years ago, when I became a VTuber, I did at first. But the game that I decided to be focused on at the time, well, it ceases to have an audience now. So, since I was unable to create guide content about a video game in particular, I sort of just stopped focusing on YouTube and continued focusing on Twitch. That went pretty well for me. I mean,
Lazy Main just donated $2,000. Happy birthday, Kharrma. Bless you. Unleash the good times.
speechless. Anyways, that is the reason why I was even able to pay for my VTube character, and I am the avatar that you see on the screen today. But a lot of people seem to think that just because you become a VTuber means that you're hiding your face or something like that. I mean, I guess some days it's nice to not be on camera, but I love being on camera. If anything, I do know that it would probably get more people to my Twitch streams if I appeared on camera all the time. But when I started on Twitch about 6 years ago, in my mind, I was just like, I just want to play video games and I want people to like hang out with me while I'm playing them. And I didn't have any sort of idea as far as who my audience was going to be, what my content was going to be like, what games I was even going to play. There was a lot of things that I definitely couldn't have told you when I started streaming almost 6 years ago, and when I really started taking it seriously 5 years ago. A lot of these things I discovered throughout my time as a streamer, and I've been able to bring here to YouTube. So when I say that I've been taking YouTube seriously for a year, and now I'm able to apply for YouTube Partner, versus the 5 to 6 years I've spent on Twitch, and I have applied for Twitch Partner 4 times. I completed Path to Partner all the way back in May of 2020. So it's been 4 years since I completed Path to Partner on Twitch. I had well over 100 viewers, and for like a whole month, I had over 400 something subscribers, because for my birthday that previous month in April, my community banded together and a bunch of people were gifting and stuff like that, obviously. But like for an affiliate, having over 400, I remember I had like 420 subscriptions because that was like the goal, right? So they got me to like 420 subscriptions. I was getting a ton of donations because this was during COVID, a time where a lot of people were having financial issues and stuff like that. Basically my living situation was really rocky. My parents got evicted like twice during COVID. A lot of the reason I don't live with them anymore. And anytime I was streaming on Twitch, it was kind of obvious when I was going through any of these issues and whatnot. So a lot of my support that I garnered throughout those years kind of went towards me being in a better living situation that I am now in today, where I am able to make high quality content that I am really happy about posting on YouTube. And I also am in an environment where I can create that content. So I just kind of wanted to like preface that when I'm about to like kind of go over these results here of focusing on YouTube for a year as a VTuber and a girl, and focusing on Twitch for like 5 years as a streamer girl. Just wanted to show here the videos that I kind of started off on YouTube with, where it was so obvious. I had no sense of direction other than the fact that I was a partnered creator for a game called Bless Unleashed. Absolutely amazing game. I wish that the people who made Lies of P did not give up on it and sell it to some other people who absolutely don't really take care of it. Because it's an amazing and wonderful game. It has a lot of the assets, art style that Lies of P does, but it is an MMO. That's all that I am going to go into that about, but I really love that game, and yeah. So I made a bunch of guides and stuff like that, and, you know, then I moved on, like, started talking about other games, or trying to. I saw, you know, one of the first things I noticed was, like, I still, to this day, have people in my community who like Assassin's Creed and hang out and chat with me about Assassin's Creed, just because I made a whole big deal about Assassin's Creed 1 year ago, when I kind of came back to streaming and VTubing and, you know, posting on YouTube. But yeah, those they say 2 years ago, but it's about to be 3 years ago, because I posted them. It was like this time 3 years ago, so it's like a month or two away from being 3 years old. Just with like these few videos prior to this one being posted, so just with these 2 rows, literally these 2 rows of videos, I had half the amount of time of watch hours that I needed. And this was also back when watch hours were like 4,000 that you needed, and not only 3,000 for applying for YouTube Partner. Yeah, just with those 2 rows, I had enough watch hours, and that, it made my confidence like super, super high, because I thought this content was horrible. I am not very proud of it. I know it's good information, it's good tips and tricks for that video game, but let's be honest, obviously, if you're not playing that video game, the videos are useless to you. I wanted to transform my content in a way that anyone could sit there and hang out in my streams, that it didn't matter what game you played, and it didn't matter if you played the game at some point or never at all, and things like that, right? Like, it's important to let people know what video games you like, and I knew that. But I didn't want people only ingesting my content for a particular video game. So I pretty much immediately stopped, and then I just kind of made myself stop posting on YouTube altogether. But a year ago, when I came back to streaming, I was on a 10-month hiatus. I was moving and stuff like that. And I was like, I am going to post consistently on YouTube this year. This is the first year of my streaming career that I have consistently posted on YouTube. Did it look really good at first? Absolutely not. If you see here, I posted a video of me just like reacting for like maybe 6 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, I don't know. It was really funny. These are really funny clips, okay? I stand by it. They're gonna stay right there because it was really funny and hilarious. This is a video of me going over in more extent of how Bless helped me pay for my VTube model, you know? Then, you know, I started seeing a little bit of good, freaking shout out to Bethesda, man. God, I love them so much. They, you know, I got a, early access copy of Starfield and slammed that out, made content for that because I got, you know, given a key for that and everything. And I was like, you know, I know what games I love that I'm passionate about that could potentially bring people to my channel, but how do I keep transforming this? How do I make the content in a way that it's like, you are not only going to come to my channel for a particular video game. I don't want you to type my name in with a video game, and that's the only reason why you're coming to my channel. So, oh man, this video taught me a lot. I have so many dislikes on this video. I do not have more dislikes. Like, you see it's got a decent amount of views. There's so many dislikes because the WoW Andies who don't want their game to become girly World of Warcraft, they found that. They didn't like that. I found it comical though that they felt that way. But now I've gotten to a point where, for one, I am back at my roots. That's all that I've done. When I started streaming on Twitch 5 to 6 years ago, there was 2 huge main things about me. I love conventions and I love Fallout. And I can prove it. This was 5 years ago. The first few months of me streaming. Obviously the quality's horrible because who can walk around a convention on streaming off their cell phone? Look at me with the Pip-Boy! That's back when I was called Kharrma 420. So anyways, I am really passionate about this content. I don't know. I feel like that video of me from many years ago would, let me grab my character here, where is she? Many years ago would prove that I really love going out and meeting people and Fallout. VTubing is something new to me, but it's definitely helped me kind of clock back into conventions because I'd love to be a cosplayer, but cosplaying is really hard. Like the same reason why I don't draw my own VTube model or anything like that. I do aspire to try to put together more cosplays, considering I think it is just a crime that I'm sitting here with this and I don't have a cosplay of Nuka Girl. You know, I would really like to do that. Playing that Tales of Arise game as of recent on my Twitch streams. Really like that Shion character. I would love to cosplay her. But see, I get these crazy ideas in my head that are like really difficult, complex cosplays that are not cosplays that you're just gonna like buy off the internet. And also I gotta do a bunch of things because like I got like split colored hair and stuff like that, so it's not like I can find like some easy cosplays that are just characters that look like me or something. It's a whole thing. But I've always loved conventions because of cosplaying and stuff like that. Becoming a Twitch streamer helped me realize that there's gaming conventions, you know, that I can go to and just kind of be myself. But yeah, you know, as you see, approached by a guy and stuff like that, and that's fine. But like, I want to meet more girls. I want to meet more girls who are like me. And the number one thing that I've noticed is in the streaming space, in the video gamer space, where I found the most girls is VTubing within the VTuber sphere. So that has helped me. I've gone full circle here. You know, like I said, just now been able to apply for the YouTube partner, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to get it. I've applied for Twitch partner 4 times and I've been denied each and every time. They've given me different reasons each and every time because at one point I definitely did have the viewership and they just didn't feel like it was real or something like that. I mean, there was drops on in a category, but I've seen plenty of other people get Twitch partner when they're streaming a game that has drops. I don't know. Anyways, you know, there's a lot of weird things that happen on Twitch that can pivot you one way or another when you're trying really, really hard to be consistent and successful. And I think a lot of people have no idea what consistency, dedicated consistency really looks like. And some people will also accuse people like myself who are like, oh, well, the reason why you've been denied multiple times is because you don't lock in, like you're not consistent enough or something. So anyways, as I sit here on my throne of 7,000 hours streamed on Twitch, what I can let you know is I show up. That's it. Plain and simple. I show up. And I will continue to do so because this is what I love doing. And this is going to be the way that I am going to be able to continue immersing myself in things that I really enjoy. Conventions, Fallout, anime, video games, meeting people, communicating, making friends. Those are the things I love. Those are the things that I'm passionate about. And I just wanted to make a video just kind of going over that and being like, yeah, you could be like me and spend years focused on Twitch, thousands of hours. What I can tell you is if you find what really makes you passionate and happy and you talk about those things and you go to those things, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. With this Weebcom stuff, I thought the girls' performances when I went to this convention, and I went to that convention for Bao and her performance, and I thought on my YouTube channel that these performances would get more views, or maybe even walking through the convention. But apparently, a bunch of people were interested in seeing the panel from the girly pops, and I don't blame them. It was a really good panel. So, you know, you never really know. I had a plan going to that convention. I was like, I'm gonna record my time at the convention because, like I showed y'all on this video, this was the first few months of me streaming on Twitch, and I just walked through PAX East streaming myself with this absolutely horrible camera quality, but it was really important to me. Like, I don't know, this is just the kind of content I wanted to provide. So I thought through YouTube, I can kind of change that. I can walk through the convention and record it and then come home and edit the content afterwards. And then I can talk about it on my streams, and it's high quality content. It's not going to look like it's literally pixelated and horrible. You know, like it's good quality content, and it's the same kind of content that I've always been trying to make ever since I started. So, I feel like I am just really happy about that, and I wanted to talk about it, and I also wanted to thank anyone who has either supported me throughout this journey, or if you're just joining me, thank you so much, because I'm just getting started. I'll see you around. We're gonna be jamming some more Fallout 4 this week, Tales of Arise, and Monster Hunter on my Twitch channel. You should come by and check it out. Bye!